sing through this because you're pretty solid on it, and we'll speak through the Italian so you can have it up and going.
Okay.
Sound like a plan?
Sure, hold on. There you go.
Start here on, oh no, let's do some haze just to get you out there. Remember, they're taking the breath in, hey, and just send it through the wall for me. Big deep breath. Ready?
Hey!
Yeah, oh, I like that brightness. That's right where we want to put that tenor voice. Let's start right there. Let's do hey. Right in this forward place, right into these cheeks. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. So right there, all right, this is the place where you have to think really skinny and really focused. And you just have to, it's going to want to get away from you. And instead you're going to have to be like, no, no, no. We're going to go right through this teeny tiny, it's like the passageway gets very narrow. The breath gets super skinny, slender. Tone goes threads right through it. Okay. But that means you got to stay really resistant down in those lower abs. Okay. One more time on the heat. Yes, see, that works for you. Very good. Do that again. Good. Same thing here, probably. Here we go. That's all right. Come back to this one. Good. We're going to try it on. Just see if you can bring your ooh into the position of the E. Yep, a little bit further forward. Sing really bright, like it's right up in here. Yeah, there it is, Tom. Good. Do it again. Just see if you can hook into it on that very first note.
Yeah.
You can get into that right there. There we go. Good job. Same thing here. Try off for me. Okay, good. Yeah, so it was actually, that was a good forward place. Very, very nice. We have to now be careful, just ever so slight adjustment, and let the feel a little bit more buoyant. Now it doesn't have to be quite as skinny, so it's going to have to relax through it just a little bit right here. Let's see what happens. Okay, on your nice tall Okay. As you're coming lower, then it can get brighter. Okay, so that we don't want hold back here. So it's like with each pitch, as you are descending, you are feeling the. Okay, I'm so bad at drawing. Okay, but like here are your cheekbones.
Oh boy.
Okay. And so I'm imagining that the tone is coming more this way. Okay. Here.
Oh, okay.
Right? This way, and like here's your nose. Okay. So it's coming this way. Ba da 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 da. So it's
Okay.
hooking this way like a beak as you are descending. If that makes sense, yeah?
Yeah, like.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. But like not too far. Don't let it feel like it's starting from here. Let it feel like it's starting from here. Yeah, yeah, right there at your little apple cheeks. That's why I say the cheekbone. I mean, obviously the cheekbone goes all the way back here, but I'm talking about that bony part right. Yeah, a little farther forward. See where I am? Yeah, like right there.
Like right next to the nose.
It's like right up it almost into your nasal cavity. Yeah. So it's like right in the right, sorry, let me find where we are. So like right in there.
More the front of the cheekbones.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Where's the do I have any pictures of the front of the skull? Well, here's a slide. Yeah, so it's like right in there.
Front of the bone.
Yeah, and then coming forward that way on your yeah. That maintains that brighter placement as you are descending, so that those lower pitches don't start to fuzz out on you.
All right.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't even remember what pitch we were on. Here. That's all right. Okay. Try this one here. Start negotiating down into more of a chesty mix, and not have it be such a big. Again, it's to help us with the register shift. Yeah. Okay, good. So let's go through Carol Mio Ben real quick.
Oh boy.
Because you'll have lots of those nice bright vowels on the caro, mio, ben. All of that can kind of stay hooked into that same little place. Well, what did we do this on last week during your lesson? Did we do it on E?
E and for the lower notes.
Right. Okay. Yeah, those are good. Let's stay with those. All right. Yeah, and then we'll go back and speak through the Italian. There it is. I'm playing it up here in the treble, but you're here.
I wanted my soprano moment.
I know. It's okay. It's okay. I get it.
I was like, oh, I don't remember.
Where's my note? Right. Okay, so you're going to hear this E flat major triad. I will give you, and don't worry about the Italian, just do R-E, okay?
because I was supposed to be doing E's, and then I was like, oh.
That's all right. That's all right. I was fine too. The E's will help when you go down to those lower pitches just a little bit. Okay. Okay. I mean, do you want to sing it up in the treble?
No.
I mean, because the whole counter tenor thing is okay. I mean, if that feels more comfortable.
I'd rather not do an E flat 5.
Okay. Okay. I might look at home and see. I might have this a step higher. Not in any books. It's not published in any books in that key, but I just like just an old piece of sheet music. Maybe. I'll look and see. Okay. All right. Here you are. We're going to try it again. Ready? Connection, but you can do a bigger one.
Bigger connection.
Yeah.
Bigger connection.
Yeah, let that little portamento can be a lot bigger.
Bigger. It goes against all my instincts to not slide.
I know.
It was
one has to get over that if one really wants to be a good musician and sing. Yep. But if you listen to recordings, you'll hear them do it, Yeah. And it's not really, I mean, don't think of it as a scoop. It's not a scoop. It is what's called a portamento. I mean, that's an official thing, okay? Where you do literally think that you are, singing all those little notes in between the B flat and the E flat, okay? So it's... So, don't think of it as this weird thing that's not supposed to happen, because it actually is a performance tradition to do those kind of things. So, okay, yeah. You don't do them in choir because you don't want 60 people trying to do it, because that would be a disaster because you couldn't get them all to do it at the same time, right? So, but in solo music, you don't have to worry about that. So you can do what you want. Okay. Okay, so let's do the little tritone there and then up to the slide back up. Okay. Okay, here we go. Ready? That little line is telling you.
Of course it is.
Yep. most like operatic arias in the 19th century. They're all over the place. Okay, let's do from the senza, just on that E flat down. Okay, the last bar there. Ready? 1, 2. Hang on. Remember that, yeah, you'll have one chord before, so you get that beat. 4 breath. You don't have to be in a rush here. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so let's do that one more time. That open up down there. You've got that. You'll be on an O. Well, you'll go from an E to an O, which will be kind of nice because you'll have that closed vowel to get down there, you know. So you'll have so you can use your AE of guishel, okay, to get sort of into that forwardy place, and then open into the O, and it's already going to be there, right?
Okay. Oh, God.
Oh, I had a terrible coughing fit during the rehearsal today. I'd never had something like that. It was like I sucked in a bug or something. I didn't, but it felt like it. Oh my gosh. And I'm like, oh my gosh, if that happened to me in a performance, I mean, I had to like have a coughing fit in the middle of my song. And I'm like, oh wow, I really hope that doesn't happen on Saturday night. Because that was scary. I've never had anything like that happen that badly, you know? I mean, unless I was like sick or something. I hope I'm not getting sick. I don't think I think it was dust or something. I was just like, and I tried to finish the song, and I'm going, I thought I tried to finish it, and there's like no notes coming out of my head. Okay, good. You seem pretty solid on this. And if you want to go ahead and add the little Gracie Grace notes there on the caro mio ben credi, they'll happen on the beat. Okay, so it's ya ta 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 pa 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 pa. So just make it like dotted, like a 2/16 eighth almost in that rhythm there. Okay.
Let me write that. 2/16 connected to.
Yeah. Because typically in this time period, even though, you know, now we're talking about a teeny tiny bit later than what we might have thought, typically though the ornamentations are on the beat as opposed to before the beat.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go through this Italian real quick so we can get you up and running with it. I know a lot of it you're already pretty familiar with. You've been listening. You have sung in Italian before, so this isn't going to be terribly difficult.
Hopefully.
I may talk you through a few Italian rules as we're going along, just so you're aware. Okay. We flip the R's when they're between two vowels. Okay, so the caro, you can really do a little roll, but whatever. Caro mio ben, credimi al men. And the Italians love to put multiple syllables on a single pitch.
Yeah.
So when, most of the time when that happens, whatever the note value is, double it. And then you can get both of them in there. Okay? So that's a 16th, so you're just going to kind of make it like a couple 30 seconds back to back. Credi mi al men. Mi al men. Okay. You just repeat the pitch. Sorry. Okay? Just so you can get both of them in there. But you don't detach them. In other words, they have to feel nial.
Okay. So 2 30-second notes. That's kind of like a title.
Yeah, you can think of them that way. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so say that for me. Caro mio ben.
Caro mio ben.
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 There we go. Ben. Just make sure it doesn't come out bin.
Ben.
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 Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. It needs to be that open. See that backwards 3 up there? See that open sound? That is the IPA symbol for this sound. It's an open Ben. Ben. Ben.
Ben.
It's okay. Nice and open. Ben. Credi al men. I'm sorry, credimi. Sorry. Credimi al men.
Oh boy. Credimi al men.
There we go. Senza di te.
Senza di te.
Yeah. Languisce il cor.
Languisce il cor.
Right. Good. That SC is a sh sound in Italian. You're talking languish. Your heart is languishing. And then you say that again. So let's say it again. Go.
I'm just looking like caro mio ben senza di te languisci
Almost. So it's shale.
Shale.
So you're going from an A to an E, back to back, very smooth. Shale chord. And don't worry too much about the L. L's in Italian are always flipped right behind the back of the top teeth, and it's very quick. So you're focusing on the vowel position, and the L just flips right before chord.
Shale.
Yeah, make sure it's not shale, but shale.
Shale.
There we go.
R.
Shale.
I wrote shea like shea butter, and then ill like sick.
Yeah, right. That's what we want to avoid. Okay. So that's, okay, see the 2 I's down there at the end? So we want the little I, because the open, tall I is the open I. That's ill. We don't want that. We want the closed eel. Eel. Like the kind that swims in the sea.
Ah, eel.
Yes.
Not ill.
The kind that comes on sushi.
Eel sushi. Okay.
My husband's favorite. He loves smoked eel.
Mm.
Okay.
Shale.
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 There we go.
Yeah. Shea
Okay.
butter eel.
That's right. Shale. Together.
Shale.
Butter on your eel. Shale. Yeah. Okay. Moving along. You're going to have that same sound again. Il tuo fedel.
Il tuo fedele.
Sospira ognor.
Sospira ognor.
Good. Cessa.
Cessa.
Right. The CE is a ch sound. Cessa crudel.
Cessa crudel.
Tanto rigor.
Tanto rigor.
And then you say that again.
Cessa crudel. Tanto rigor.
Good. Watch your del, that you don't anticipate the L too much. Just think del.
Del.
Yeah.
Oh,
As opposed to del. We don't want our American tongue to curl up and anticipate that L too soon.
So not Dell computer.
Right.
Mm-hmm. More like deli.
Del. Yeah, it's just got to be a little flip. Don't let the tongue move from the vowel. De, think de. del, and then you wait before you. Don't anticipate the consonant.
Don't anticipate L.
Yeah.
More vowel, less consonant.
All about Italian is always, except when we have double consonants, and you don't have any in this song. So.
Yay.
And then you tanto, and the same with the R of rigor. In fact, ending R should go more, almost like you were going to say a D. They're flipped. Rigor, rigor.
Rigor.
Nice round O. Rigor.
Rigor.
Yeah, there we go, much better.
More like a D. I'm going to capitalize that. D. Okay.
Good, and then we're done.
Oh.
Because now you just repeat the same stuff you've said already.
Yay!
So let's
favorite.
go through it just to practice.
Sure.
Caro mio, just keep going.
Caro mio ben. Ben. Wow, words are weird. Caro mio ben. Credimi senza.
Yeah, it's gonna have a little D in it. Senza. There we go.
Senza di te languisce il cor. Sceil. Languisce il cor. There we go. Caro mio ben, senza di te languisce il cor. Sceil.
There we go.
Sceil.
Really, your tongue has to really form the E, which means it's going to come up to the roof of your mouth a little bit more, right? Sceil. If you say sceil, the I sound, the tongue is not, the back of the tongue isn't thrusting far enough forward.
Sceil.
Yeah. And then just don't be quite so anxious to get to the L. Shay.
I could do vowels forever.
Shay, just think shay, shayil, and then let the L flip. But really focus on the A, shay, shayil. That make sense?
Yes. Languisce.
Yeah. That's all you got to do.
Okay. Il tuo fedel. Il.
Yep.
Il tuo fedel.
Fedel.
Okay. Sospira ognor.
Good.
Cessa crudel. Tanto rigor. Cessa crudel. Tanto rigor. Tanto rigor. Caro mio ben. Credimi almen.
Good.
Credimi almen. There we go. Senza di te langui sceil. I'm just gonna write shay eel next to everything. Shay eel. Languisce il cor.
Good. But make sure that then, as you're practicing it, that you don't actually stop between them. You know what I mean?
Enough, yeah.
Yeah. Just as you're getting used to it,
Make sure
work so that they actually then become like a unit, and not that it's e, like a stop in between. We don't want a glottal. It has to elide through. Right.
Languisce il cor.
Yeah, but then it sounds like you're saying ill still, so.
Eel. Eel! Draw an eel. It looks like a snake.
Well, they kind of do. They're not electric snakes.
Electric water snakes. Languisce il cor.
Better.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
I'll trust you for this. All right, so good. So what you need to do with this is, and you can write it down on your practice sheet for week 4, okay, is that you want to speak this multiple times, just like we've been doing here, getting it quicker and so that it just sounds like you were a native and you could just step off the plane and start talking to the people on the street in Naples, you know.
They would be kind of weirded out by the fact that I'm repeating myself a bunch.
Yeah, but you know, the Italians would be so happy that you were singing this song that they'd love it anyway.
Oh, I thought you meant like just speaking the words out.
Oh no, they would know. They'd be like, oh, caro mio ben, yeah. Anyway, then you're gonna start speaking it to the rhythm. Okay. Don't worry about the pitches. Just get the rhythm so you can see, okay, how long do I actually hold this particular syllable moving into the next one? Caro mio ben, credimi almen. So then you also can see, oh, those are the ones where I gotta say them faster because they gotta fit into this many beats, right? Also making sure there are no, well, that's not true. There are times when we need the diphthongs in Italian, but we have to be really careful with like ending like a word like te, that we don't say te, okay? So when it's a single vowel
keep it pure.
Sound, it has to be pure. Yeah. So just be kind of aware of that.
Pure ending single vowels.
Okay. So yay. This is going to be great. You got it. So how about for next week then, because I'm going to let you go. We'll start with fair style. Okay? So have it sort of up and running, you know, pitch, rhythm. It's in English. If you feel like doing the words, fine. It's okay if you don't. But just have it, you know, and it should fit in a really happy place in your voice, you know.
Hopefully.
1, 2, 3. Sorry. That's about the bottom for you, but that's all right. Yeah. So not difficult rhythms. Just that nice. We just want to work on the smoothness of the line and articulation. Because with this one now in English, of course.
Now
we
you
get to enjoy and spit our consonants a little bit more.
Now you have no excuse why they can't understand you.
That's it, pretty much.
Articulation. And line smoothness. Sure. Phrasing.
There you go. That's the word.
I was like, what is that word that I know and hear a bunch? No clue.
Okay, good. And I'll check bios right at the, first part of the lesson.
I'm gonna have to write that somewhere. Composer, bios, and poets. And so, what exactly is supposed to be on the bio? Besides, I'm assuming, like, birth and death.
Just, a couple paragraphs of general information, who they were, where they lived, what they did, interesting facts that you found out about them, things that stand out, significant works that, they did with their lives.
Okay. Who, where, what, miscellaneous, significant works.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just so you have an idea, who were these people? How did they fit into history, and what was their contribution, and that kind of thing. And like I say, Purcell was, for his very short life, he did quite a bit. So he has a cool story to tell. So he'll come up in music history quite a bit, if you haven't already talked about him. And no, you're probably not there yet, maybe.
We've talked about him a little bit in music literature.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because of Britain's A Young Person's Guide to the Orchestra.
Oh right. It's based on one of his tunes. That's right.
And I was like, ooh.
Well, when you get to the Baroque period,
we're early Baroque right now.
All right, yeah. You'll get, you'll probably get a little bit of time on him, because he wrote a really famous aria that we usually study in that class. So.
Oh, boy.
Okay, my dear.